Hey everyone, Josh here, and thanks for tuning in to my review of the SU 12244. This is a Tier 7 premium tank destroyer for the Russians. Got pretty good kick here, 7.5 rounds a minute. That's really good. The aim time, 2.9 seconds, 0.4 accuracy. That's, yeah, it's okay. It's pretty good in close. Not much pen, so I got 10 premium rounds here, and I've got the large repair kit. Use that just to avoid the actual cost of a repair kit. You get the active effect of that. We're going to go with vents, binoculars, and the gun rammer. Binoculars, we've only got a 330 view range, so we'll try to kick that up to the closer to the 400 range if we can with that binoculars. This is a really good tank destroyer. It's in its tier, and against tier 8s it's really good. Problem is I find I don't see that many tier 8s in it anymore. Tier 8s or 7s for that matter, actually. A lot of tier 9 games, and it's kind of, I don't play it as much as I should. And the aim time, as you can see there, trying to hit a moving target, really tough to do. You've got 8 degrees of gun arc. Each direction, 8 degrees is all you get. So 16 degrees of the actual view range. It's pretty tough, especially with that aim time. But the rate of fire on this thing is unbelievable. You're not going to get much better rate of fire on a TD like this guy here. It's just, yeah. Its damage per minute is unbelievable. I guess you get better rate of fire with like an AT-15A, but this guy here with the 390 alpha damage, it's just really, really good. But look at that aim time. That's just, yeah, it's bad. For that, I've got we'll have another game after this first one where we're going to replace the vents with the gun laying drive. See, look at that. Oh, just could have had the shot easily, and then don't lead him enough because the gun arc, yeah. That's tough. So he's far enough away that the gun arc actually isn't too big of a problem, but he's 490 meters away with 0.4 accuracy, so probably not going to get those weak spots that you really need with only 175 pen. If you're looking for a moneymaker for a Russian, you want the KV-5. It's really good. The IS-6 is pretty good. Some people don't really like the IS-6. It's a lot bigger than an IS-3, and it has the same gun as this guy here with a slow, 175 pen, 390 damage. So if you're going to shoot a lot of premiums if you actually want to penetrate, and the penetrations are what get you the money that you're going to make. So it's kind of a catch-22 there. Or a catch-122. Oh, bad pun. Yeah, no hope on this E75. Maybe track him from that range. Yeah, not going to hit that. It isn't bad. It's got a really good camo rating. It's got an above average camo rating on it. It's the aim time on it, and the fact that you never get top tier, or rarely, you get it, but I'd say it's one of those tanks that you just notice it more when you don't get top tier because you're so useless. And you never really, you can't do much at bottom tier. Side of him, yeah, nothing. Not the biggest fan of the turretless destroyers. Some of them are good. They pack enough of a punch and have good enough armor. This here, you'd have to like the turretless destroyers to want to get this. Probably, if you're gonna get it, you might want to wait till it's on sale, guys. It's not that's a pretty lucky shot there. It's not the greatest TD, but if you're gonna get it, get it on sale. But we'll let you be the judge of that. This is a tier 9 game, so tier 7s you absolutely tear them a new one with this thing. You'll head-to-head any tier 7 for damage per minute. It's astonishing how much actual lead you can put downrange with this thing. And if you get a platoon of them together, watch out, because they'll chew through a T-29, anything like that, in no time. Probably going to be shooting premiums at you, but still. And the one thing with the premiums on this guy is you only get an extra, it goes to 217 pen. So you're only getting an extra 40 or 42 pen on your premium round. Bounce off to him with the premium. Should have took my time and aimed that in and got the actual weak spot. That was bad gameplay there, I'll admit that. What, me? Bad gameplay? Oh, never. Yeah. Yeah, see, that just, I mean, he's 400 meters away, aimed in, and you have to shift the tank, and it just kills you with that aim time. Really poor shot selection there. That's the thing, you get 3 pens like this in a ×2 game, and you start pushing. You want to do more, want to do more. Got to aim it in all the way. Yeah. Alright, so there's game 1. Not horrible. 4 pens for a tier 7 in a tier 9 game isn't bad, but it wasn't the most exciting game. It wasn't as fun as you'd want a tank to be when you're playing it. Like an IS-6, you can get right in there and, you know, you're trading shots with guys, but you do have that limited gun with this and the IS-6, right? So the FCM50 is the premium with the best gun, flat out. So here we go. We're going to swap this for a gun laying drive. And you can see the difference right away. The vents gives you 5%. This gives you just 10% to your aim time. But you can notice it right away with this gun laying drive. And if you're really pushing, you're using it for crew training, not earning the silver, you might want to throw the meal rations on. I don't notice this guy getting lit on fire that much. But with an 840 health pool, you might want to keep a fire extinguisher on there or swap it for the meal rations. Pretty good for a crew trainer. You can get quite a few pens with it, but again, like I said, I should probably put some high explosives on this guy. I hate to say it, but at a higher tier, at least you'd be getting some module damage and stuff. I've never really experimented with that. Something to throw out there. Maybe I'll give it a try, and if it works, I'll show you. This is pretty standard for this map. Drive up here, try to get a few spots in. My team isn't really up there sniping, so it kind of defeats the purpose here. Do catch a Chaffee. There he is. Wow. And I bounced the Chaffee shot, so that Chaffee's not shooting premium, or he's stock. His gun's definitely good enough to get in front of this guy. It's pretty good for bouncing stuff in tier again, like I said. If you back up and kick to the side and they shoot you at that point and they hit the front, they're going to bounce off. Almost anybody will bounce off. This is ill-advised move here. Don't really want to face-to-face an E75 in this guy. I noticed these, I checked that big map, see who's dead and whatnot. Just the Chaffee, but I see these mediums coming up the valley and it's time to skedaddle. There's not enough guys over here on my team to really do anything about it. Yeah. Ooh. Oh, and he gets hit by the Borsig. That's fun. But notice that when it's aiming in, how much quicker that aimed circle feels like it's contracting. So I mean, like all the 9s in this one, it's just nowhere to sit back and snipe. With the good camo rating on this thing, you might find that like a rammer, binoculars, and a camo net might be best for you. If you got a, in a wide open map, that's great, but you can't really count on that, right? So I go for the rate of fire or the aim time. Just try to sort those issues out. Now this is what you do. You take your corner, take your edge, and then let them come out. And it'd be nice if it was just more than me and this stock Conqueror here, because he is stock. You can tell he's bouncing off things and he's shooting pretty quick. Yeah, that one hurt. Didn't hit the cupola there. IS-8, maybe give him a shot. No chance in hell. All right. And because he's a tier 9, he pens me no problem. There goes half your health. Conqueror's turn to dance up there. That's pretty funny. Although if everyone had a picture of all the weird places they've died in this game, we'd all be laughing at ourselves for a while. So I've seen worse, Conqueror. Time for me to just get out of there, because that's just trouble. So these guys are sitting here doing whatever they think they're doing, just dancing around. If they could have pushed up with us as Conqueror, and I might have had a chance. They're still doubtful, but you never know. track target hits there. That's pretty good. Followed by an E75. Luckily, that E75 isn't appearing to be too upgraded. He only hit me for 300. Still, yuck. So it's problems here. I can't get these 8s to give me a hand here. They're dealing with those mediums and whatnot. Coming up that hill, getting their ass kicked there. So I'm going to stand here and no help coming. So I'm more, this is bad. I'm more upset and focusing on these guys helping me than me helping myself here, instead of trying to track them as they come around the corner. I mean, I'm still going to lose that, but I might have been able to sneak in another pen there. And there you have it. So for 5 pens, I shot a bunch of premiums in that game, 4 track target hits, and 1 spot hit there. Not the most outrageous game in that thing. You can easily do 3,000 damage a game in a tier 7, tier 8 game. Not bad. Silver, it's kind of lacking. We'll be honest there, that's not really what you want to see out of it. Up around 3,000 damage shooting standard ammo, you'll make 100 grand in this thing, no problem. It's not tier 8 premium money maker, but it's still pretty good. All in all, I'd say I'd want to be a fan of the turretless destroyers, or the Russian destroyers, if I'm getting this thing. Other than that, I'd stay away from it. Maybe get it if it's on sale. If you don't want to commit the money of the IS-6, this might be the tank for you. Alright everyone, thanks for tuning in, my review here, and I look forward to seeing you on the battlefield.